I'm Dr. Josh Lee. Today, I'm going to talk about fertility. Well, obviously, fertility for men, it all comes from the testicle, right? Okay, so there are a few things about testicle that people don't know about. Number one is that testicle has only two functions. So if I remove your testicle and you don't really want to have children, it doesn't matter. Because if you don't want to have children, the sperm production is irrelevant. It's not going to kill you. And the second function of a testicle is to produce testosterone. Okay, they're all produced by two separate cells. One is called germ cells that produce sperms. The other one is called Leydig cell that produce testosterone. So for example, if somebody had an accident and they lose both their testicles, and then they can survive normally if I replace his testosterone with outside testosterone injection. So that is something that is sadly happens to people who lose their testicle during war, car accident, or cancer. So one of the issues about testicular productions of sperm is compromised is a condition called varicocele. If you imagine that we always talk about varicose vein on your legs, it always happens to teachers. If you stand for too long, your leg veins get swollen up. Imagine that happens to your testicle, that your testicle gets swollen up with a bag of veins, right? So the artery supply the testicle, but the vein cannot bring the blood back into your body. It might be because you're getting too fat, or it might be because you're training your body to build the core and the pressure in the abdomen goes up. Or it might be because you're constipated and you're pushing it a lot. And that resulted in dilation of the vessels. Okay, another observations that you really ought to know is that varicocele 90% happens on the left and 10% happens on the right. It's a simple anatomical variation. Because the vein in the testicle drains into the renal vein on the left, and the vein in the right drains directly into the main vein called inferior vena cava. So because of that, it is more prone to dilation, and that dilation is so unsightly because when the men stand up for too long, they have a bag of worms inside. It's a tortuous vein in there that warm up the testicle. So what do? If a man comes to see me because he's in pain or he is having difficulty conceiving, then we repair the varicocele. It's simply an operation to tie the varicose vein so that all the veins become undistended, and then within 6 months or so, the body temperature, the testicular temperature is less than the body temperature, and the spermatogenesis can resume, right? And when they have children, if it recurs in the future, for example, the person put on weight, and they come back to see me and said, Doc, I have 3 children already, I don't need any more children, but I still have varicocele, I would say to them, don't worry about it, because the two purposes which I talked about, the testicle, one is to produce testosterone, the other one is to produce spermatogenesis. Once you serve your purpose as a paternal supply of sperms, your purpose is gone. Unless you want to be Mick Jagger, who lives up to 78 and still, producing children when your grandchild is young, older than your own child, then you don't have to worry about varicocele. So if you have a bag of worms and it's not causing you trouble, nobody's looking at your scrotum anyway, right? Why repair? So keep the bag of worm in your pants. So on that note, hopefully you get more information about varicocele.
If you like our channel, please like, share, and subscribe.